Hello, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well and being safe and trying to get out as much as you can safely at a 6-foot distance, social distance. I know everything is awkward and unusual these times. I wanted to sum up these last few weeks since spring break. So just to cover up where we have been, we had spring break. And then we were announced that we weren't coming back because of the coronavirus. So that very first week after spring break was just set up mainly for the teachers to get their Google Classroom set up, and for students to try and figure out how to get onto Google Classrooms and try to understand remote learning. Then the first week was a trial week. It was no new material. It was review. It was, let's see how much people or how many people have questions about getting logged on. So we did Pythagorean theorem review, which was a completion check, and then a quiz over the Pythagorean theorem through a Google form. And those two will be in queue. So it was a completion check and a quiz. And then we moved forward to chapter 10, section 1 with completion check on 10.1a.
Happy Easter.
Thank you. And we also did a quiz on 10.1. So this was this past week and since spring break. So where we are headed next week is we are going to move on to 2 sections this week. We are going to do 10.2 and 10.3. They are both going to be completion checks. You are not going to have a quiz this week. But next week, you will have a 10.1 through 10.3 review, which will be a completion check, and then a 10.1 through 10.3 quiz. So if we have to go past April 24th, and we'll continue with chapter 10, 1 or 2 sections per week. We might do a section and then a quiz in the same week, or we might do 2 completion checks and 2 sections, and I will let you know. I'm sorry I haven't been more clear on that one, but so this week we're going to do 2 sections, and you will be responsible for doing 2 completion checks. Now on the last quiz, I added in a couple of questions about whether you liked Google Forms for homework, and the majority of you said yes, you do like Google Forms, but there were a couple that prefer to download it and be able to write out the problems and then submit it by taking a picture. The only thing I see with that is that I will ask you to, when you submit it, to turn it in, is to turn it in through Google Classroom so that it does register through Google Classroom that you did turn it in. But other than that, I have no problems. If you like the Google Forms, then you can still do that way. If you want to, I will put that option up there. I'm going to go through the notes with you on a separate video for 10.2 as well as 10.3. I will have a blank set of notes up on the material in Google Classroom so that if you want, you can print it out if you have a printer and follow along. If not, then you have them here so that you can watch those videos. If you do have questions over any of the material, you can always send me an email saying you want a Google Meet, and we can face-to-face it's kind of like FaceTime or a Zoom if you've done that before. You don't have to, but if you would like that one-on-one communication, or you can send me a picture through email or Google Chat, and I can send you a picture email back or a picture text back or whatever it is. If you have any other ideas on how to create these videos, then I am all ears. I am learning. I'm not the best video maker, so your patience is greatly appreciated. I miss you guys so much. I really wish we could get back to the classroom. I am only speculating by what I read in the email that was put out to families, but I think we might be going past April 24th. But that's just what I read in the email. It's probably going to go that way. I wish it wouldn't, because I would like to get back into the classroom, into our normal settings and just back into our real normal. This new normal is just painful. But so yeah, let's get on with the notes video. So I will see you in the next video.